is getting loaded. You can't see it because behind all of that, it's the flats of Cleveland, Ohio. I've made several of these videos before, and this is just the continuing saga of the redevelopment of the Cleveland Flats. This building before you is going to be the Cleveland Clinic slash Cavaliers facility. Let me take a look. I'll show you the pictures. Oh, it doesn't cut that pole right off it there. That's where we are. You can't see it. It's probably glaring out from the sun. That's fine. Anywho, beautiful day here. Here's what we got. So that's what it's going to look like. And if you look at this picture in particular, it looks like a ship. It looks like a ship going down the Cuyahoga River. And indeed, it does. Indeed, it does. So, yeah, that's a little innovative. Anywho, look at all these kayakers they got out here in the river. That's funny. Be interesting to see if that's how it becomes. This area originally was going to be a public park down through part of this. I'm wondering if that's still going to be the case. I don't know. I know Irish Bend is supposed to have a big park, and I hope you can hear me over that loud banging. If you cannot, I apologize. Okay, there's my Stones Levee. This area here at one time was a parking lot for the flats area for businesses down here and whatnot, and then they let it overgrow. It got defunct. Nobody took care of it, and then they came in and they started clearing stuff. Now this has been years and years in the makings, folks. I can't say for certain, but I think these properties down here were purchased a long time ago with the idea of slating this for development. And then in the last, I'm going to say 3 years, they've been making headway on it. All right, let's see what we got going on here. This is the bridge. It's a lift bridge. It's been in the raised position forever. It has not been operational in many, many years. So they are beginning to dismantle it. The workers down here at our customer have said they've been working on it for a couple weeks now. So they're getting ready to take it down. I have several pictures of this over the years. I'm trying to chronicle all of this. Hey, thanks, Codename. Appreciate it. Same to you. All right, there you go. There's my truck. And I just found out that this warehouse building that our customer uses here, see how it's gotten all overgrown and whatnot with weeds and stuff on the sides and etc. It didn't used to be like that. They said their lease is up in 2028, I think he said. So, with that being said, they've probably already slated to close this, right? They've probably already slated to close this. And that's new. They never had hours on here before. Different. If you take this road back, it goes back to another area along the river that is loading and unloading area for barges. It goes back here and gets fairly flat. Let's see. Wow, this is really... They've torn up a lot of this kind of... Shut up. Goof. Yeah, goof. Look at all this big boy toys in here, though. Big old crane and stuff in here. All disassembled right now, but you better stop or I'm going to take you on a flower tour and show you all the weeds again like I did that last time. Everybody's like, that was really cool, but why did we have to look at the flowers? I'm like, really? Stop it. Again, just an old old parking lot here. I believe there was a building on this site at one time. It was docks, a long row of docks. And if you look right there, see the mooring? I think it's what they call them, moorings. It's a tie-off for the ships and the barges come in. There's several of them along here. Ooh, there's bugs over here. There's several of them along this area that are still present. This place here, oh, they got a sign too. This is that Cleveland Whiskey Distillery Company. I believe that's what it's called, Cleveland Whiskey. They've been working on this building for a hot minute, and it's really cool because it's an old historic building that they've renovated up. Let's see if I can get through all these weeds without getting prickered. So this side of the building's all nice and clean. That's a different address though. All right, we got some standing water here, boys. What is it saying? Cleveland, and then it's on a whiskey bottle. Yeah, I think it's called Cleveland Whiskey Company. They've installed parking ballards and kind of makeshift spaces. This old brick road. Well, they actually have. If they had a little staircase here at one point, they've actually added a ramp to it as well. Probably realized they needed a way to get inventory in and out. Yeah, there's somebody inhabiting the building next to it. I've never seen signs of life in that building. So that's all new. Here's another section. This section back in here, this raised wall. There was a lot of crap back in here at one point, and somebody's come along and cleaned that up. So that is really nice. It was a lot of old railroad ties and whatnot through here. So yeah, this looks nice, and somebody's obviously cutting the grass, trimming the weeds, however you want to look at it. Now up on the up on the wall, not so much. Well, let's see what we got up here. I guess the lawnmower guy is putting up big things along the way. Hey, look at this. What is this? An old chair leg? Look at that. Whatever. Yeah, just some broken bricks and whatnot. Probably didn't want to mess up his mower blades. And those are probably just bricks from the road. Again, more parking along here. They've striped it. So maybe that's it. Maybe the whiskey company actually reclaimed this land for them, which is cool. Anytime you clean up an area, by all means. Big pile of bricks. Oh no. Wait, what happened the last time we saw big piles of bricks dropped off in random places? I'm just saying. What do you think these are? Blueberries? Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, there's some lamb's wool. Look at that. I think that's what this stuff is called. It's super soft. The first year I came down here, there was geese in this area. All these weeds weren't built up at the time, but the geese were in here in the early spring, and they had several nests laid throughout here. Here's what, so I can show you. These guys here, this thistle, when it is not in this form, but it was actually out and about. It's green, it's pretty good size, and it's got a red center. What is it called? It's not milkweed thistle. Milk something thistle? Milk thistle. Maybe that's just what it's called. This looks like berries. Oh, the tree. What is the tree that has the big berries? Mulberries. It's a mulberry tree. And then this is just goldenrod. I'm going to leave that alone because I'm allergic. I believe this is honeysuckle. Let's take a look. There's bees all over. There's honeybees everywhere. Can you see them? Can you see all the honeybees on this? Look at this. Oh, it won't let me focus. There we go. Look at you. Focus on the honeybee. Yeah, it's covered in them. I think that's honeysuckle. Anywho, and then, these larger tree-like things are just that pain in the butt. Similac, no. Gosh darn it, what are those trees called? Sumac trees. That's what it is. Oh, here's something new. I saw this on the other side of the building. See these guys here? My mom calls them 6-inchers. It's a flower that somebody she knows had brought back from Germany and planted around the campground where they go camping at. And they call them 6-inchers because as soon as those things start popping up out of the ground, like they grow 6 inches a day, like practically overnight, right? They just keep growing and growing until they're about 3 foot tall. Which about with these guys, even though they're growing in very not great soil. I mean, look, this is not soil. This is blacktop with some dirt around it. But look at these guys. I do know the actual name for these, but for the life of me, it's not coming to me. So you want to know, look it up yourself. Look at the world's smallest manhole cover. Look, it's not very big. Where's my foot? It's just a tiny little thing. And then there's an old manhole cover. I don't think that's actually covering a manhole. I think it just got stuck over there when they were doing road repairs over here. So if any of you are into scrap metal, you want to grab that, come on by and get it. This facility over here under the bridges is a DoorDash store. Oh, look at this. Looky here. Milkweed. Is there any caterpillars on it? I'm not seeing any caterpillars. Somebody was telling me that while the caterpillars feed on this stuff and it's necessary to their lifeline, apparently those nasty bugs that we're getting, the lanternflies, if they eat it, they die. It's toxic to them. So that's kind of cool. Some more, I believe, honeysuckle. Or is it honeysuckle or is it like jasmine? What is this? Because honeysuckle's in the spring, isn't it? It doesn't have a smell. I don't know. Yeah, the graffiti. They've painted over this several times. It just keeps coming back. But look, here. Let me show you how prolific those 6-inch flowers are. Look at that. This is just all soil that they had pushed back in order to make their staging area. Look at how many, so many. And they weren't there before, because I have lots and lots of video of this area, of the different plants that were in here, and these were not part of it. There's some Queen Anne's lace in there too. Oh shit, what do we got going on here? Rustler fall down. A birch tree? A walnut tree? I don't think it's either one of those. This is better. It's amazing. Weeds will grow better than plant. Oh yeah, absolutely. Not milkweed. At least not the type we got. Oh no, that's definitely milkweed. It's in the seed version of it. That's the pod and the. I don't know. That's a good question. Is it a different version? Again, sumac, mulberry, and the milk thistle. And we're going to plant some more milk thistle. Here we go. Let's plant it. Let's see what else we got going on here. I don't know. That's about it. Otherwise, I'm going to go back inside. It's very, very neat. Look at how the ivy is taking over this building. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is a lot. Oh, actually, is this honey? What is this one? Oh. Take a little. That has no scent either. I don't know. I'm not seeing any of those lanternflies though. Yeah, see, this is milkweed. This is milkweed here. Let me show you. We'll go ahead and break a little leaf off of it, and we'll show you milkweed. Most definite. All right, well, anywho, thanks for joining me, y'all. I appreciate it. And next time I'm down here, I'll take another one to update the files. Have a great weekend, y'all.